It's interesting how a house is made. A house consists of wall after wall after wall after wall after wall after ceiling, which is a wall that if it comes down, it'll kill you, and you're protected, supposedly. Can you imagine an open floor concept in a big house where there's no ceiling, no walls whatsoever, just stuff? I'd be confused what room I'm in. Especially if there wasn't a wall dividing the rest of the house with a bathroom, and there were windows, and you forget to leave a window closed. People just see you from the street taking a poop. It's like, oh, excuse me, we have to close that window. We have to close those blinds. Well, they got a good view. A dinner and a show. And you're just taking a shower. And you step out. It's like, well, I guess you get to see what I look like naked. You're private all shriveled up and small. Like, well, this is embarrassing. See, this is why you have to have walls in a house, essentially, to divide the rooms. And what's up with the door? How the hell did they come up with a door? Somebody just said, shit, we need closure. We need a way to get in and out of the rooms. Oh, I know. A really small wall that goes up to near the ceiling, and a knob on it which opens it on hinges, and then one of those to get in the house. Like, whoever came up with the idea of the house is a genius. Like, we just need one big room followed by many other rooms to stay at when we're not working, so we don't stay outside the whole time for our stuff. Can you imagine what it's like being a homeless? If you aren't homeless, your house is everywhere you go. Everything's just in a shopping cart or in a book bag. And imagine somebody finds you on the street and gives you money. You're like, well, that'll provide for more stuff and my dinner. I don't know. It's just not. I live outside for a bit. But that's gotta be an interesting life, being homeless. Not being able to have a bed, just falling asleep on a bench or in a park. Tough life. And I came up with the idea of a hotel. It's like, we'll just have a bunch of rooms together with one big room for a living space. And we'll have like 1 million neighbors when we get to stay there while you're traveling. In case you want to stop for a little bit, you just have to pay us a whole bunch of money to do so. But if you want, we can throw in a pool to sweeten the deal. And if it's a hotel, I put all those rooms inside one big building for a closure. And then to sweeten the deal even more, they give you a free breakfast which comes with the price of the hotel or the motel. I mean, it's just good old living. And then when you have a house, you have neighbors. You always have those neighbors that stop by to greet you to the area. It's like, alright, I brought you a fish. A fish? What am I supposed to do with a fish? Throw this in the freezer and have this for dinner in a month? Who likes fish anyways? People that like fish are weird. Whoever thought they were supposed to eat that stuff? Oh, I'll catch it in the sea and then I'll have it for dinner. But then again, if you know how to fry your fish with breading, it's not that bad. With just a regular fish, like I'd rather have a skinned cow and a burger with it cooked on the grill. But you know what's really disgusting? Liver. Whoever likes that stuff deserves to die and not live if you're gonna make me eat that stuff. And awesome thing about having a neighborhood is you can make friends with your neighbors. You just show up to enough houses. One time, I thought I was hearing things from a neighbor, like somebody was being hurt, so I just knocked on the door. I'm like, is everything okay here? I'm like, who are you, the police? I'm like, no, I'm just a neighbor, but I heard some weird noises. It's like, oh, they're just playing duck hunting on Nintendo 64. Oh, well, now I know. You know what's awesome when they throw a block party? And the whole block has a big party. You get to meet people that way. My old neighborhood used to do this. I'm like, you guys are geniuses. We all eat together in one big table. Or separate tables, like a big picnic. We have entertainment. I was their entertainment once. I did magic. My other friend who was a stage magician, we did magic together. The kids kept coming up to me. Can you show me another card trick? Nobody came up to my friend. Can you make my friend disappear? Because we were friends. We didn't want our friends disappearing on us, or else we'd have nobody to have fun with. I mean, what's the point of that? But everybody wanted me to pull a big coil out of my mouth, or swallow a sword, or make a card disappear or travel through the air. That's real magic. That's some David Blaine witchcraft type magic. Or make the signature on a dollar bill of the Secretary of State change to your name. Yeah, I know how to do that trick. I saw it in a book once. What is stage magic? I'll make this ball float in there. That's as close as you're gonna get to real close to magic. It's possible. But what else do you do? Oh, I'll make this sword go through this box without a hole. And make everybody from the back to the front of the neighborhood see it. Nobody really cares about that stuff unless you're in Vegas. They want to see it up close and personal. And then everybody goes to their houses afterwards. Now, house of the pool, I'm sure they'd like that. And I'm playing TV in the background, so I have to excuse me. But, yeah. And nobody brings cake or pie to welcome the neighbors, do they? It's always fish or a casserole or something they don't even want to eat. My mom, she would bring grocery items to people's houses. It's like, here's breakfast, lunch, and dinner for the day. I hope you enjoy it. One time she was going to give it to a neighbor. He's going to pick it up. I'm like, I'll just deliver it to their house. They don't even want this stuff. One time I had a neighbor show up at my house and want to play. That's how kids introduce themselves. They just show up at their neighbor's house, want to hang out. I wish I had that guts. To show up at your neighbors, want to chill and have a beer. But adults don't do that. Their idea of a good time is by themselves, watching TV. Teenagers don't even do that. Their idea of finding a friend is going to school and having a class together and getting along in class and then going to their houses. But what about when you're first entering the house and you're having a brand new home being built? It takes several months. What are you supposed to do in the meantime? Go to an amusement park or a cruise ship and just hang out? I mean, what if they close early on the old house? You have nowhere to go. What, are you going to be homeless? I don't know. It would stink.